Okay, so this is going to be a late night read, a late night check-in. It's way past 3. It's 3:33 a.m. right now, currently. On December the 3rd. So 333s could be very significant for someone. Yeah, I just got the automatic notion to come on here live. So yeah, there could be a lot of there's some gossip and some chatter. Some people are just talking and making fun of someone. Maybe even myself. Speaking ill will. Yeah, have some Christmas, old timey, classic Christmas movies on right now, some cartoons. I don't know why I wanted to do that. I guess I'm getting in the holiday spirit early. Okay, so I have the Page of Cups out here in reverse, and that's telling me that there could have been some kind of unresolved childhood issues that has created some blocks in your creativity as you're creating something or moving forward with something. The big keyword here is unresolved childhood issues, and that can signify some kind of immaturity or whatever. But it could also, you could come from a place, a family that was very stable. You could have come from a good upbringing. We have the Ten of Pentacles here in the upright. This could have been what looked to be a stable home, a stable family, a loving family, one that was financially stable, loyal, honest, confident. They could be your family members could be someone well known in your community. They could give back. They could give to the community a lot. But there's something here about unresolved childhood issues. And possibly even neglecting. This Page of Cups reverse. That's definitely unresolved childhood issues. I'm also getting that you possibly came from a family with high values, high morals, or at least they seem that way to the community and the people that they're around. I mean, they could be known to be professionally, financially, well stable with 10 of Pentacles. Okay. But the Page of Cups here, it's definitely telling me some kind of like childhood issues though, growing up, that created these blocks in creativity. We have the Magician out here as well. So this is like a Master Manifestor card. Gaining skill, confidence, powerful manifestor, right? And there's something about this infinity symbol right here. And today I noticed something as well. Like I was watching something on television and I seen it was like a couple that was across seas, and they were in France. And well, this lady drew like an infinity symbol and said that it represented 10. So maybe that's significant for someone. 10 as well. So that would be like right next to the 10 of Pentacles. So 10, 10. That could be very significant. If somebody is dealing with some anxiety and depression, it's like a nightmare for someone. Yeah. Like they're in a living nightmare. Fear, anxiety, stress. Negative thinking. Excuse me. Again, at the bottom of the deck, though, this could just be like mental turmoil, or are you feeling like you're going through a nightmare? But the underlying energy is the Nine of Cups, though. So it's just in your head. Like if you're feeling like you're going, like everything's at the end of its rope, or maybe you're feeling overwhelmed with too much responsibility. But I definitely see, with the Nine of Cups here, some kind of dreams coming true, or possibly satisfying the control of desires, or just manifesting some kind of joy and contentment into your life. I do see there's currently some kind of stagnation. Ace of Wands reversed. So some kind of either internal or external block. I'm getting more of an external block though. That's what I'm getting. But it also could represent a potential delay as well. negativity. There's some kind of pain and sorrow here. Because of this lack of passion. Somebody not interested. Someone could be like, you could be upset that somebody's not interested in you at this time. Or it could just be like you working through the pain of some kind of pain, mentally or emotionally. But there's some kind of obstacle here, mentally. Ace of Swords reversed, which represents clouded judgment and introspection as well. I'm getting, usually you hear that word like whenever it's the Hermit card, but yeah. Yep. I might just delete this. I have no idea yet. Some kind of distractions. Need to focus on grounding energy right now. There could be some kind of poor health when it pertains to your weight. I don't know why I'm saying that. I shouldn't be saying that. I had it on that card that I wrote down. Someone can be feeling stuck or have a lack of vision. This card just is asking, when you come upon this, it's just asking you to, the spiritual growth or advice for this card is to reassess your plans, okay? Reassess your plans. Could also represent some kind of uncertainty. Yeah, there's some kind of inner calling for a crossroad test you're at currently. What is this about? Spirit, what is this? Maybe it's a change in position. Some kind of awakening. Yeah. I feel like this is like spirit offering you a opportunity. You could be somebody who's just like focus on the negative at this time as well. Or self-absorbed. So yeah. There you're going to through this awakening energy because of instability with your finances and emotions. Um, this is where you're at right now. We have possibly instability with financials, family, or professional life. Yeah, it's just asking. Spirit, the universe is telling you right now to reassess your values. This is where we're at right now. Um, you could be dealing with some kind of risky projects as well. Reassess. Okay. Yeah, we have the Seven of Pentacles out here. So this is definitely telling me that as long as you have perseverance and faith in your efforts and follow through, this misfortune, you can overcome this misfortune most definitely. You can reap the rewards of your work. Okay, the Seven of Pentacles, definitely. It's also telling you to invest in something slowly, possibly. Invest in something slowly. Okay. Wow. Okay. I definitely can see you moving, letting go of some kind of situation. Some kind of conflict could be coming to light as well. Reassess, reassess your morals and ethics as well. But this is also a card that is warning you of some kind of deceit. And this is just an energy check-in. Okay? Yeah. There's definitely some roadblocks here. There's redirected goals when there's roadblocks. So you could be making small plans too. Lou, thank you for the light. What are these redirected goals? Because it's definitely something here about the missed opportunity with the Four of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles reverse. So misfortune with the family. loss of we have after clarifying this Three of Wands reverse, I got the Page of Pentacles, and then also the Ace of Pentacles reverse though. So although there's skill development and manifesting, planning for the future, making small goals, there is some kind of poor start because of lack of planning. So really, the universe is just telling you, start making plans, start setting those goals, whether they're small or not, and be cautious with your finances. With the Ace of Pentacles reverse, that's the advice of that. Be cautious with your finances, your investments. And it also could represent a missed opportunity as well when it's reversed. So maybe you're just passing by opportunities, that are being offered to you and you're not seeing them or something. Reassess though your investments when it comes to your finances. But I do see there's two kind of offers out here. This has to be a financial reading. There's two offers out here. Most definitely. And again, invest slowly. With that Seven of Pentacles. I had a keyword on there. It says invest slowly. Plant those seeds, but invest it slowly. Have patience and persevere, though. Yeah, at the bottom of the deck, the underlying energy is the Six of Pentacles. So, equal give and take. You could be somebody who's into charity work. You don't have to be. You could just be somebody who's very giving, who shares, very generous. It could also represent an exchange of energy and money as well. Okay, so there is a concern here about an unhealthy work environment, possibly. I have the Three of Cups coming out sideways. When cards come out sideways to me, that represents a concern. So you could work in an unhealthy environment or have some kind of unhealthy social interactions as well. And the universe is telling you to kind of pay attention to that because you're being judged for that. Yeah. Knight of Wands here. There's definitely forward movement on this end. So there's bold decisions to be made. And there's some kind of leadership change as well. Yeah. You can't make it up. I mean, the Death card here. Can't make it up. For every death, there is a rebirth. And that is the sign of the Scorpionic energy as well. So the death of something old brings the new. And he comes out in the upright. I love the Death card. Represents a lot of spiritual transformation. Okay, so there is some kind of tyrant out here in this energy. Know that all that is being transmuted for positive love and abundance. Yeah, because we're over here working on skill development. We're not feeding into any karmic energies. We are learning, we're teaching a trade, a new profession. This is hard work. This is spiritual hard work, shadow work. having dedication to something will bring that fulfillment. As long as you pay attention to detail, you could have many projects going on at once. 8 different projects possibly. Always get like music, somebody in the music. It's like disc, the pinnacles. Maybe you're somebody into music. Also, apprenticeship as well. Maybe you mentor others. Maybe that's something that you do. But yeah, this Knight of Swords is not a good energy out here. Somebody's wanting to start a fight, coming in, being a tyrant. That kind of energy is not welcome. Yeah, trying to create some kind of imbalance and burdens on someone. No, could be somebody living in the past. Somebody from the past. You're definitely seeing. You're being told right now to take a break, go rest. Don't contemplate anymore. Go recuperate. There's going to be some fast communication or some travel very soon. We have the 8 of Wands out here. Okay. So possibly maybe even some kind of quick decision you have to make coming in. So stay alert. See my keyword on there? I put stay alert. Change is coming. Rapid action as well. Either travel or communication, okay? Very soon. Stop dwelling on the past. Stop looking at all the past things that happened in the past in the negative. Stop looking at the past. Turn around and look forward and focus on the future. So we have somebody could be in some kind of period of bad luck at this time with star reverse. But make sure you use your intuition, your divine feminine energy to balance out and see the insight you need to see. Because you have a wish fulfillment coming in. It's divinely guided by the archangels. Archangel Raphael is sending you healing love and energy. Talk to us about balancing out things, okay? Yeah, I see that there's a heartbreak here. That's where your pain, your anger or pain comes from. You could be dealing with somebody that you think is an imposter, or possibly you are dealing with one. This could also be somebody who lacks focus, who's kind of flighty. But there's some kind of emotional offer or maybe even a new beginning in love. Yeah, I see there's been anxiety, nightmares. But there's definitely been skill learned and success. You're working under someone possibly, or you are an apprentice of some sort. You're being seen in the spotlight. But there is some kind of financially instability. Yeah, it could be somebody who who is very not sensible whenever it comes to finances. And I think it's because of some kind of being stabbed in the back. It could be masculine energy. You could be one who is into gambling, maybe. Yeah, there's some kind of need to reflect. At this time, we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. It's telling me that there's a repeating of cycles, blocked energy. There's some kind of unconventional ways of being or thinking with your spiritual beliefs. Could be a deal breaker, though, for many. You definitely like to challenge the status quo, maybe. People have said possibly you could be a Queen of Swords. They said that you're malicious or somebody like that, a malicious person, or maybe you're dealing with a Queen of Swords, in reverse. I'm saying somebody who's very deceitful and unreliable, a gossipy person. This is just karmic energy. Who tells lies, right? Queen of Swords does. They could also be air energy. Another one. Magician right behind her. Very insecure person who has no imagination. Karmic energy. Could be somebody that's into the dark stuff. Or just, spews out blasphemy. Trying to create some kind of calamity and adversity. Hesitant. Now, this card as well can represent somebody who does not, who ignores support, who ignores help. But I can definitely see here with the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, there's some kind of improvement happening. No longer being out in the cold, no longer relying on people that leave you out in the cold, emotionally or mentally. You're standing up for yourself. You're doing the things that you need to do for yourself. It's new employment as well. You could be, I see a very open-hearted person. Water energy, okay? Magic, miracle maker. I don't know why I said that. I have no idea. Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces energy. Let me see. I have new feelings, offer of love or friendship, possibly. Yeah. Or maybe it's just somebody you can communicate with, or it could be your creative intuition, if this is you. There's been a period of some kind of isolation as well. Somebody who lacks perspective, this Queen of Cups. That Queen of Cups is an immoral, dishonest person. In the upright, she's very nurturing, The reverse, she could care less about anybody's feelings or thoughts, There's something here about some kind of lack of harmony, and because of a breakdown in communication. Okay, the Two of Cups reverse. Somebody's needing to work on this relationship, whoever this Queen of Cups is. They need to work on their relationships. There is definitely an emotional disconnect with that Queen of Cups. Or they could have possible issues forming connections, possibly. Yeah, hermit. Maybe they're a hermit. There's some slow progress, but Also determination, you know. Slow and steady wins the race. I don't know why I said that for someone. Slow and steady wins the race, possibly. I don't know. So I'm going to be some new ideas coming in though. Maybe a passionate spark, or maybe somebody is coming in to offer you a spark of love, or you know, their wand in some way, or their I don't know what men say for women these days. Whichever you prefer. Okay. Yeah, we have a Queen of Pentacles out here. This could be a mother. You could be a mom or have that motherly aspects surrounding you. Nurturing energy. It also represents good health, abundance, mature and very practical, comfortable life. Somebody who's very financially secure. Somebody's worried about losing stability, security, financially, mentally, emotionally. I also have on this card, I wrote, be careful with money. Be careful with money right now. Let go of that bad energy. Or be prepared to. Also, something about change your outlook on something. Somebody's avoiding a tower. So, avoiding the inevitable. Also, it could be a reluctancy to change some situation with the tower reverse. We have a Queen of Wands in the upright out here. Somebody who's very passionate, inspirational, optimistic, gives good advice. This could be you or someone you're dealing with. Queen of Wands in the upright. That's not karmic energy. She's in the upright. So, but we do have the world reversed. So maybe maybe this Queen of Wands is dealing with these toxic energies. Yeah, they're saying that this Queen of Wands has a lack of faith or a lack of vision. They're saying that they try to put the death to this Queen of Wands for sure. Because I mean, all the cards is behind this card right here, the one in the upright. So let me spill it for you. Okay. Seeking closure, most definitely here. Yeah, so it's going to be closed out this cycle, or whatever all this drama is. All that crap. Okay. It could be a loss of something though. For somebody. A loss. For this Queen of Wands, maybe. Yeah, because maybe this Queen of Wands is someone who avoids her emotions, I'm getting as well. She doesn't tune into her emotions like she used to, maybe. Or he. Yeah. Possibly people are saying that this person is reckless, in turmoil, unreliable, just like saying random things. Not a cuts reverse. Yeah. Yeah. Something about their happy home or whatever. It's seen. Their stability or whatever is seen. Or maybe I'm also getting like he had lovers in the bottom. Some kind of deep connection is seen, okay? Some kind of deep connection. A twin, soulmate, something like that is seen. I don't know if you believe in the twin flames, whatever. If you do, that's wonderful. But there's some kind of imbalance here, though. Karmic karmic justice will be playing out. An unfair false accusation has been made. Yeah, somebody's in recovery. Maybe somebody was on drugs or something during some kind of situation. But there's definitely some kind of enlightenment. We have the devil reverse. So coming out of bondages, right? Detachment. Yeah, there's a fear of the unknown. And somebody could be having a lack of independence right now because of the fear of the unknown. Also, something here about disagreements. There was some kind of group here. They're in the reverse though. This group is being told to find common ground and move forward in harmony. Whoever this group is. Yeah, the disagreements are being resolved behind the scene. Yeah, there was some kind of imbalance for them, maybe. Maybe this is you or someone you know. Yeah, creating some kind of extra struggle for someone. Like making it so you can't handle a situation. Yeah, it's the King of Wands in reverse. A karmic King of Wands. Wow. This could also represent somebody, just someone who is dishonest, okay, and who can't let go. This King of Wands can't let go of something. He takes people for granted, he or she. It's more masculine energy, but this King of Wands is taking people for granted. I mean, it says it right there on my card. Yeah, posing as an emperor in reverse. Isn't that creepy? That is so creepy. Helpless, posing as a helpless tyrant, somebody who's immature. This emperor in reverse is somebody they actually need protection. They think they're the protector, but the reverse emperor needs protection. I mean, that person needs to go heal. Whoever that emperor, King of Wands reverse is, it could be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Yeah, sane, clear. Coming out of the illusions, it's definitely seen, clear as daylight. Or you're no longer in denial about this situation, about this faulty emperor, the helpless tyrant that's immature, that King of Wands. Yeah, there's some progression now moving forward with that Chariot. Now, the Chariot card is Archangel Sandalphon. He is like the messenger, right? Maybe that's something you're interested in. Maybe you know that already. If not, it's pretty interesting. Go look it up on Google. Archangel Sandalphon. Yeah. He has some bad news for them, though. Page of Wands reverse, bad news. Some kind of, possibly, slowing someone down or loss of motivation for something. Yeah, this faulty empress. We have the faulty empress and the faulty emperor. Faulty. Someone with creative blocks, major issues, difficulties with infidelity and things. But we have this strength card out here following her. So whoever this empress in reverse is needing to have the strength to come up out of this situation. You know, these are spiritual lessons. The tarot is filled with spiritual lessons that we go through on our spiritual journey as human beings, having, well, as spirituals, with spirits having human body experiences. Yes, like, so. But definitely have compassion with yourself. If this is you going through this energy, have compassion with yourself. Energy changes on a dime. It can change. So just because somebody projects onto you, if they are, you're in their karmic energy, karmic empress energy, know that you can have the strength to go out, do this situation, okay? Overcome this. And, it's just maybe perspectives, even changing your perspective, maybe, and seeing the good, the positive. Leo could be significant as well. I'm not going to say that, though, because I have so many cards out here. I'm just reading the storyline. Yeah, there is. Now, this is a very dishonest card. Cheeky, like somebody's getting away, stealing, getting away with the goods, leaving camp, and taking all the swords and just leaving too, right? That's so cheeky, you know. Maybe someone's keeping their plans to themselves, or maybe you're keeping plans to yourself about a certain thing or situation. Okay. This could also just represent you utilizing your resources at this time. But you could also be dealing with someone who is trying to betray you or manipulate you, pretending to be an empress in reverse. Well, an empress. She's in reverse. Okay. Major. It could be like somebody who neglects themselves, or somebody who's, I don't know. I'm getting infidelity off of that. Somebody who's unfaithful to their partner. Could be a married couple even out here, because we had the emperor and the empress. They could both be on the outs with one another. They could be running. I don't want to say that. They could be running around on everybody. That's an enlightenment card right there. They could be whoever this emperor and empress is, definitely running around wherever they're at, running around town. Or maybe these people. Yeah, the hangman and the upright. It's enlightenment. It's like double confirmation. Enlightened. The sun, seeing something bring to light. It's usually youth, innocence, right? But with this being the way it coming out, vitality. Yeah, letting go of that control. You got to surrender with the hangman. They're going to. Whoever these people are going to definitely have to surrender. Wow. We have somebody that King of Cups reverse. So maybe he's involved with the Empress reverse in some way. Now, this is not only somebody who could be on substances or whatever. They could have any kind of issues. They could be just like somebody who's very negative. Somebody who, well, this could also be Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio energy. But I'm also getting this person suppresses their feelings. That's why they turn to substances, right? To suppress their emotions. Definitely difficulties expressing their emotions. Yeah, on here I have warning against emotions clouding their judgment. So you're being advised to stay where you are. If there is some kind of indecision or a decision you can't make at this time, you could be a King of Swords. You could be an air sign watching. I also have someone could be giving up on a situation as well. The fight, they're tired of fighting. There's some weakness here, so they're giving up. It could be this air sign, this King of Swords. that you've dealt with in the past. They're giving up on something. Or this could be represent somebody that's given up on making some kind of decision, because the swords is about decisions, and they don't have clarity. So yeah, they've stayed too long on some kind of situation, been involved too long in a situation. And if you feel like you've been involved in a situation too long, this is your sign. That's the advice for that card. They're not wanting to walk away because of obstacles or a loss they've had. Okay, that's why. And they're confused. The moon card and the upright, they're confused. So we done went through the whole deck. They're confused. They subconsciously they have doubts, maybe even fears or anxieties, but they're definitely, with the moon card. You can also be daydreaming about the Ten of Cups here, a happy family. Yeah. Have faith. Keep persevering. For your effort, there will be reward. There's somebody there could be a return loved one coming back. I get from that as well. That Five of Cups reversed. It talks about letting go of the past, right? Or not. In the upright, it's not being able to let go of the past. Reverse, if we're looking for advice, that would be let go of the past. And move on from your loss. If you've had a loss of some sort. Five of Cups in reverse. Could be hopeful expectations. That's why this person is sticking to it, or sticking to whatever the situation is. Yeah. Obstacles. Lack of direction, some setbacks. You need patience though. Maybe some disorganization here. Slow down, focus. One task at a time. Okay. So, under the Seven of Pentacles, we have the Moon reverse. So, someone could have a hidden fear about the investments that they've made. That's what I get with that combination. I get like possibly hidden fears with the investments. You know, this definitely, when the moon's reversed, you're definitely, everything's seen and exposed, right? Facing reality. Focus more on skill. I'm telling myself as well that. Yeah, focusing, yeah, sharpens my skills. Maybe you should sharpen your skills in some area. Um, and I see here that someone could be confused or have some kind of confusion surrounding someone from the past. Or maybe you're rethinking some kind of idea or plan that you have. Yeah, those are both lost cards. The Ace of Swords and the Five of Cups are both lost cards. Excuse me. Um, I don't know. I'm getting also there's some kind of breakdown in communication because of some kind of delay. Maybe somebody's jealous of someone. That's why they're not communicating with someone. I don't know. That's just what I'm getting. Could be setbacks. Yeah. You could be feel like a misfit or somebody who's a lonely person. Um, I don't mean anything in a negative way, so don't take it in a negative way. um, it's like also someone who withdraws from their family. We have the ten. Yeah, yeah. There's some kind of refusal to acknowledge something. Somebody made a poor judgment call when it came to their family. Yeah. Avoiding emotions. It's someone's way to avoid their own emotions with their family. Somebody's having issues with their family and they're just not wanting to acknowledge that. So they pretend like they don't have any kind of emotions, I guess, is what it's looking like here. Yeah, and then we have the Two of Wands popping out. So the universe is asking you to think big. Begin today, right now, to plan for your future. There's going to be some kind of choice. Make sure you have a clear vision of your future. I mean, who the hell does have a like? Okay, like no. Um, I mean, kudos to those who do though. That's wonderful. But this is also just about looking forward. Looking forward. Maybe you've been traveling. Maybe going, traveling abroad, maybe. There's two different options, two different paths. Twos could be very significant. I see a lot of tens tonight as well. 10, 10. Yeah, it could. One of the paths. Well, we have 3 cards coming out here clarifying that. It's going to be probably someone from the past that you have some kind of disagreements with. I'm seeing, because you see that person. It's like giving someone flowers. This is a person from the past that was part of some group. I had disagreements. Yeah, wanting to come in because they see that there's some kind of lack of independence. Anyway, overall, they're just a tyrant, a fight starter. A Knight of Swords reverse is somebody who starts fights. Yeah. And that Queen of Cups pops out. And at the bottom of the deck, I have the Knight of Wands reverse. So this dishonest Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Queen of Cups, this karmic queen, ones that has no balanced emotions, is going to be set free. Freedom from you. They're apparently a burden to you. Whoever that Queen of Cups is. Yeah. It's a perfectionist. Somebody who's a perfectionist. Now we have burnout, right? Yeah. Somebody who's a perfectionist. Detached. Devil reverse. Somebody is not wanting, or somebody's giving up some kind of bad habits. And then again, they're not. Maybe somebody's contemplating on this because of the money that's being lost on it. Pinnacles. Yeah. Yeah. A lack of, coming into financial blessings in some way. Maybe even generational. Could be financial inheritance, but it doesn't have to be. It could just represent coming from a financially stable or a good family unit, whatever that may be for you, or in a professional background. That's what that Ten of Pentacles could represent too. A lot of people say, "Oh yeah, that's inheritance," It is, but in which ways? It is. It absolutely is. Confidence, joy, love. You're going to find some kind of newfound appreciation for what it means to have that inheritance. Maybe you're going to want something different for your children. You want to bring them up a different way than you were brought up, maybe, if you have children. Yeah. Hello, thank you for being in here and viewing my messages, guys. I couldn't sleep, so I decided to come on here. Thank you guys for being here. Okay. Okay, this is going to be an Ask Your God Oracle message. Bravado. $41 could be significant for you. That's a warrior, guys. Something about fighting. Maybe it's a sword. Maybe you're an air sign. Wow, we have Aphrodite popping out here for you as well. Life force. Number 45. So 5 and 9 could be significant as well. I'm going to get the extended book, so just hang out if you would like to hear the extended. Truth. Speaking your truth could be very important at this time. It's a message from your higher self. 21 or 3. Number 3 or 21 could be significant. Victory. Okay. Now, at the bottom of the deck, we have Mother, Divine Mother, Unconditional Love. Very motherly, healing energy around you at this time. And that number is 1. Number 45. Okay, Aphrodite, number 45. Seduction, libido, sexuality, and attraction. Your sexuality is awake and on fire, and your lustier appetites are in search of satisfaction. You're attractive, seductive, and powerful in a green light. Okay. Of availability to your sexual partner is flashing. This is what makes the world go round. And nothing is more intriguing and exciting than your life force asserting yourself. Okay, it says the key, this fiery essence is containment. You must control and direct your life force energy rather than allowing it to control and overwhelm you. Otherwise, you can become mindlessly addicted to your senses, which can be debilitating and enslaving. Delighting your sensual self, but be discriminating about where it leads you. Use your judgment. Raw life force is best partnered with reason and the greater force of love to bring you to heightened state of ecstasy you seek. Trust the sensual goddess Aphrodite as she unleashes your passions, but respect her as well. Her message for you is use your fiery passions creatively, not destructively. Okay. And then we have 41. Let me do 41. Warrior gods. Rebellion, liberation, courage, and resistance. Does everything inside you rebel against authority, making you want to scream, "You cannot control me"? If so, it's true. The fact that you don't allow others to control you anymore is a sign of progress. It means that you're moving away from a world of dependency and are claiming your personal authority as a self-centered, conscious soul, ready to take responsibility for yourself. Challenging the authority figures in your life is a necessary step in your growth. However, you must realize that not everyone or everything in your path is necessarily working against you. Ask your warrior guides for the courage to challenge what oppresses you and for the wisdom to know when to respect authority. Your warrior guide's message is stand up for what's important to you and ask for it. However, don't fight it for its own sake. Respect the leadership and rights of others as well. So definitely, I can relate to that one majorly. Banish all negative energies and hexes, curses, and negative thought forms going against me and my channel. So it is. Okay, let's do 15. Victory. 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 All right. Alignment, harvest, marriage. Are you getting married soon? Maybe you're getting married. Victory. Bonding. Some kind of bonding. You're entering a period of great expansion and celebration. Your joy gods are at hand, ushering you into a season of abundant celebration and hospitality. You're loved, accepted, and trusted by those around you. This is a time when your life gives back to you. You may become engaged, get married, receive a promotion, land a deal, or just get a long-awaited lucky break. Hallelujah. That's what I say. Okay. Whatever you desire, your joy gods are urging you to prepare for it because it's surely coming. Realize that at life's tides turn your way. The soon to become realized positive flow of events isn't just a fluke or an accident or just the luck of the draw, but rather it's the natural outcome of your unwavering efforts and commitment to your dreams and goals. Your joy god's message is plan for the party. You'll soon have a reason to celebrate. Holy moly. Are you getting married soon? You have somebody's getting married soon, and we also have the Aphrodite out here. I mean, you would know if you were getting married soon. I know it's not me. Okay. 21. Truth and higher self. So we have truth and higher self out here. Number 21. 2 and 1 breaks down to 3. So these could be your life path numbers, dates. Yeah. Your higher self is present, activating your powers of reason and intellect. It's asked you to develop clarity and objectivity when looking at your life rather than interpreting events through the murky and distorted waters of emotions. Strive to see the reality of what happened in the past so you can acquire a more accurate understanding of what's going on. You may notice that things that make you uncomfortable or challenge your ethics. Ask your higher self to give hold on. Yeah. Ask your higher self to give you the courage to stand up for your truth and address difficult situations at their core, rather than distance yourself or pretend you don't see the real problem, because they make you uncomfortable, like the child in the fairy tale, the emperor's new clothes. I have not heard of that fairy tale, but okay. Maybe you have. Put it in the chat. I don't know. Your higher self is motivating you to not only see life more deeply, but to also share your perceptions with those around you. Yeah, and that's what we're trying to do here. This is the time, for example, to address your unbalanced budget and look for ways to cut corners. It also is the time to acknowledge your ever-expanding waistline. Ain't that the truth? And seek out what is really eating at you. This is when you need to step away from your emotions and dispassionately study the problem at hand so that you can come to a solution without blame and projection. Ask yourself what the problem is, not who the problem is. Only then can you begin to find real solutions with productive outcomes. Your higher self is sharpening your perception and clarifying your views so that you can make important and necessary changes at the time. As Carl Jung once said, when the diagnosis is correct, the healing begins, and your higher self's message is to look for the truth behind appearances. Look for the truth behind the appearances. So, okay, 21. Let's see. Triumphant victory. And divine helpers. Your divine helpers are present, bearing the good news that whatever you've been working on will succeed. The bad news, well, there really isn't any bad news. Okay? I'm not going to read the whole extended one on that. But victory. Truth and victory, bravado, and life force. Also getting warrior guides. Something to do with Aphrodite. Maybe you're a warrior of life force for Aphrodite. Yep. Someone's muse is discontent. Be you or someone you know. Yeah, it's about the warrior guides. So someone in competition. Somebody has competition whenever it comes to love. I'm getting it's divine goddess energy, the pleasure seeker. So yeah, they need to use their creativity because they're supposed to be partners in love. And that is what I got. Yeah, there's something in here about somebody having patience, about a new job, self-employment possibly. See that? A new job, self-employment. Exciting times also. Fast. This is a new job coming in. We have Scorpio. No, I'm sorry. Virgo and Sagittarius energy. New job. I'm gonna be working on a new job soon. It's also fast action. It's going to be equal give and take. It's reality. You have the Empress out here. Here we go. It's Queen of Wands. Got Victor again. You have inner truth out here? Number 7. City on the past. The Black Swan is out here. 23 as well. 7 and 23 could be very significant. The universe is telling you to use your intuition, use your inner compass to see beyond the past. Look at the inner beauty within yourself. No matter all the negative self-talk or the bullying and all those things like that, no matter what you went through, you have there. If you look in the water, look at your reflection, you see the beautiful white swan. We do have the black swan down here. Well, the battery's about to die. There's something also about number 36 and quantum jumping at 36. 36 could be significant for someone, or 9. You're being told to surrender to receive. Number 2 is also significant in transformation. So this is going to be some major transformation here. 42, 6, 5, 7, 2. Yeah, we have action leads to success. So there's been some kind of non-action in some situation we get here. But maybe you're being rewarded for that, not taking some kind of action. Maybe you didn't give in to some kind of bullying that you were going on to. Because we have to surrender to receive. Yeah, spirit, the armadillo is here. This armadillo spirit. Letting you know that you are about to shine. Because that's the inner truth. I love that card. Yeah, just trust. You are a master manifester.